Today, we asked all 19 elected lawmakers from Wake County what the state should do with Poe Hall.
We also heard from the politician who pushed for the $180 million in this year's proposed budget to gut the building.
This is the quickest way to de-skin the building, repair it, and get it back in service.
State lawmakers are moving forward with the plans to renovate that building, while sick workers and alum are fighting to preserve it.
5 on your sides, Keely Arthur broke the story last night. And Keely, you spent today trying to figure out what the future of this building could be.
That's right. This is a building that hundreds of people, as we know, believe may have caused their cancer because of those toxic chemicals found inside of it. Make no mistake, they want the building gone. They never want to see it again. Just not yet.
This is evidence.
For 7 months, 6 students and workers have begged the state and university to act on Poe Hall. What have you heard from the university?
Nothing.
There is a lot more information that they could be sharing with us.
Send an email to those folks. No one ever replied back to me.
Do right by your employees. They say this, a state budget proposal allocating up to $180 million to quickly renovate the building is not what they had in mind.
We're trying to repair it as quickly as possible.
After talking with NC State, Representative Dean Arp out of Union County championed the funding. Our questions to NC State about it largely went unanswered. 5 on Your Side asked 21 elected officials if it was money well spent. State Senator Phil Berger is against it.
At this point, I don't know that anybody's settled on exactly what the right thing to do with Poe Hall is.
Representative Maria Cervania wrote the state should be, quote, addressing the health problems of the people affected. That's something Chancellor Randy Woodson promised in a March interview.
Well, there's so much anxiety around the fact of, like, was I exposed? Am I going to get sick?
And we're working on it.
But in the 3 months since that interview, NC State has shifted its attention and resources toward a legal battle to block access to Poe Hall. WRAL's requests to review legal fees and building test costs have remained unanswered for over a month. Workers and students who believe they fell ill from the toxic chemicals inside Poe criticize NC State's sampling as inadequate and unreliable. They say legal fees and money on renovations is not where the efforts should be.
This is just another attempt for them to destroy evidence and avoid liability and taking responsibility.
And I also spoke with State Senator Jay Chowdhury about this and the likelihood of this going through. He said it's pretty unlikely the House's proposal will pass, though he supports the funding. Now, the state Supreme Court could rule any day now on whether sick workers and students can independently test Poe Hall. If the court rules against them, hundreds of people, as we know, will be devastated. Demolishing the building won't prevent lawsuits, but it really could limit the evidence.